Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. So we have another Fest beer, Fest-Märzen, Oktober beer, whatever you want to call it. So this is another one, of course, out of Germany, and this is Ayinger Fest-Märzen, and yeah, Ayinger out of Bayern in Bavaria, South Germany. So yeah, a beer I've been looking forward to trying for ages, and also a brewery that I've been looking forward to trying for ages. So I love the crown on that. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely fantastic. Showing the old the brewery and stuff. So Fest-Märzen, we'll go into that after, but first of all, this is coming in at 5.8% ABV, 25 IBUs then. This is a 500 milliliter bottle. So this is the 2020 vintage. I've never had this before, and quite shockingly, I've never had anything from the brewery, and that's definitely going to be changing over the next few months. I'm going to try as many different beers from this brewery as I possibly can, including the Ayinger Celebrator Doppelbock, which it's got a massive kind of, not hype, but it's held in high esteem. And there's loads of these classic beers I've never had before, and I feel like, do you know what, I've been kind of, let's try all the hype that comes out for a limited time, and you know, collaborations. And I was like, I've been wanting to do this for quite a few years. It's nothing new. It's just this year I thought I'm doing it. So here we go. So yeah, I think this is my, how many have I had now? 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th Fest / Oktoberfest beer, but yeah, my first true Fest Märzen, so be interesting. And I just noticed that is the same as the cap. There you go. Right, let's crack this open and see if we get any smoke. Not really. It's just all hanging around just below. Well, it's filled up to there, which is, you know, come on, value. Shut up. I forgot to put that on silent, so I'll just do that, because just in case it starts to go crazy on the old notifications there. So that's sorted. So here we go, we're ready now. It's a bit darker, the Märzens. Lovely colour. Wonderful stuff. There we go, we've got it all in there in one go. Yes, so beer in a glass then. It's a nice kind of amber, clean amber in colour, gentle carbonation, just slowly working its way through the beer to the head. It's got just an off-white, fluffy, soapy head on that one. But yeah, it looks the part, it really does. Like a very kind of light mahogany amber colour. So let's give this beer a swirl and a sniff. Just get that off there for a minute. It's got a lovely, almost like I'm getting like caramel notes, a bit of toffee with the malts, slightly sweet. Yeah, this smells absolutely awesome. Let me just try and get a bit more information for this beer. Put that up there. Sorry about that. Unprepared. How unprofessional. But yeah, back to the aroma. It's got a, yeah, it's more of a brown bread sticky toffee. Not so much on the spice, although it's kind of lurking there. But this is more about the malts. Really quite impressive aroma there. Nothing crazy, nothing real strong or anything like that. It's 5.8% ABV. Let's give it a try. I can't wait. Cheers. Prost. Oh man, that's lovely. Oh. That's so easy drinking, so smooth mouthfeel. So this, the 2020 edition. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. I actually thought I had some more in the bottle. I hadn't. This is, yeah, the 2020. So the ingredients it says on the back then are water, malted barley, hops. That's it. Pretty simple ingredients, as you'd expect. Any other info here? Not really. Various languages. Yeah. Instantly, I purchased this at Honest Brew, so check them out. All the information down below. Of course, the brewery, about the beer, about the brewery, all their social media outlets, my German playlist down there. There's almost a kind of a nutty edge to the beer. It hasn't got so much that kind of spice thing going on for me. It's more malt driven like it was on the aroma. It's following through, absolutely. There's a nice kind of caramel sweetness going on there. But it's not crazy, it's just subtle. But it's not one thing that sticks out. There's a nice amount of sweetness, not crazy. It's obviously low IBU count, it's 25 IBUs. And the old bittering units, so it's not going to be one of them rasping or anything like that, of course not. So just talk about the Märzen style. So a beer rich in malt with a balance of clean hop bitterness, biscuit bread-like malt aroma and flavour is common. And it's pretty much saying the same as the Fest beer. Originating in Germany, this style used to be seasonally available in the spring, Märzen, meaning March in German, with the Fest style versions tapped in October. So this is Fest beers, Märzens. They're by the sounds of it, Märzens seem to be a little bit darker in colour. That's what I've kind of come to learn. Myself, and reviewing it and learning as I'm going along. So, but yeah, it's really nice to try all these beers on camera for the first time as well, rather than had them in the past and then, I had this beer loads of times, let's do a review. It's like, this is it for me. That's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Really is. There's no commercial description I've seen anywhere. So we're just out there, just giving it a try. And let's tell you about the brewery then while we're here, or a little bit at least. If it goes on, rambles on, I'll just put it down below anyway. So beer in Bavaria has become an exceptionally high value since time immemorial. It is not just the proverbial liquid bread alone, but rather also social cement of our culture, in which values such as community, honesty, reliability and solidarity with the homeland play a major role. The deep roots in our region, it continuously goes on and on and on. I'll put it down below if you want to read it. But yeah, this brewery has actually been going, incidentally, since I thought I saw it somewhere. And it's made me... Oh, there we go, 1878. Not bad, is it? Quite a few years, isn't it, really? So yeah, here we are in 2020, and they're still going strong, producing stuff like this. Awesome stuff. I mean, I'm gonna go straight into it. In terms of rating for me on this one, then this is absolutely cracking. It's got a wonderful mouthfeel, lovely kind of malt driven backbone to the beer, slightly sweet, but still enough there to make you realise you're drinking a proper beer, but you're not really getting that ABV, which is absolutely cracking. All round mouthfeel and experience of the beer. Yes, just go out and try it for yourself. Obviously a limited kind of Fest-Märzen from Ayinger, so yeah, go and give it a try. A lot of these beers I skip over a lot when I do go into bottle shops. Not prior to this, but obviously prior to this year, I skipped over them, and you know, for many years, and now I'm trying them. I'm like, you know what? I ain't skipping them over anymore. I might skip over the new releases and all the hype and yada yada, but if I see anything like this, I'm like, I'm having that, I'm having this, you know. But that's just me. So didn't give a rating, did I? 8 out of 10. So it's a 4 out of 5 on the Untapped scale. Yeah, one of the better ones I've had this week so far, and I've got a few more coming. I've got the Rheinstefana, Fest beer, the Hacker-Shaw, Oktoberfest, and there was another one, but I can't remember because I haven't got a very good memory. So, yeah, this is cracking. So let's go to Untappd then and see what they say about it. There's about 15 different check-ins for different years for this beer on Untappd. Do you know what? If you've had like the last 10 years and then you've got Untappd and you're putting 10 beers in for the same beer, that kind of bit sucks, really, to me. I'm going for the generic one. I will put it in the actual commercial description of 2020 so people know. But yeah, when it comes to Untappd, I'm going to the generic reading on this one. So it's at 110,000 total check-ins then, which is pretty incredible. It's had 2,760 in the last 30 days, so it's the season. 76,322 total ratings as I'm recording this review, and it's coming in at 3.82, which is pretty incredible score for 76,000 total ratings. Is like pretty solid if you ask me. 3.82, which is sort of in that region, getting towards between a 7.5 and an 8. I'm giving it a straight 8, 4 out of 5 all day long. So I assume you can get these in the States. I definitely, well, I know. So it's my good friend Joe over at the Beer Patrol reviewed the 2018 vintage. Is his first year of his channel, so do check him out. So this is Ayinger Fest-Märzen, get it right, not Martzen. Fest-Märzen, the 2020 vintage. Check it out, it's really good. It's really nice, and I've got another bottle. Cool beans. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out the playlist as well down below. This week I'm be posting a hell of a lot of not just, I'm doing the Fest beers first, and then I'm going to other German classics once I've gone through all the Oktoberfest beers. So stay tuned. I'll be posting a lot more in the coming days and week, and probably going forward actually. I'm going to even go further beyond this kind of Oktoberfest period into October and beyond. So yeah, and there'll be more darker beers and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check them out. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.